The entire aim of the spiritual seeker is to understand the world, to have clarity. So, if you were to buy into the illusion, buy into lies, that is really the only wrongdoing. But if you were to seek clarity, that would be the most proper and accurate of paths. An entity, be it a god, if you will, or a person or an animal, any entity, any mind, can only know what it knows, not anything less, not anything more. So it can learn new things, but you don't know anything outside of what you know, because of all that you know is all that you know. There cannot be one omniscient, all-knowing God, because he even would have the doubts of who created me, because he can't know everything. So omniscience is a paradox, because how would it be able to know that something didn't create it? How would the God who knows everything be able to know? Because he only knows what he knows. He can't know more than he knows. And this can be done with the God of that God and the God of that God, and so on and so forth. So nobody is truly omniscient. Nobody knows everything. The most accurate way to explain life is that the meaning of life is to have clarity rather than seeking to find falsehood answers. We need to seek to find truth. And the truth is, of course, that life has no purpose, life has no meaning. We exist as part of nature. We exist as parts of nature, not extensions of nature, not creations of nature. We are a part of the nature. And there's no reason to call it God. There is only reason to call it reality. And that's probably why so many have the wrong or confusion when people say God, because nobody knows what they're really referring to. So life is ultimately purposeless, because something that always existed, which is nature, cannot be, which we are a part of, cannot have a purpose, because something has to create it for it to have a purpose. That which always was cannot have a purpose, because purpose is something that is granted to something else. Also, it has no name. How can something that always existed have a name unless it names itself? And we are a part of this reality. We're a part of nature. So there cannot be a purpose to life, as it always was and always will be. But the closest thing we can get to purpose is just clarity, seeking to have a clear understanding of the truth.